So for this first discussion topic, talking about free will and determinism, I think with my group we definitely hit on a bunch of really interesting creative ideas. This is definitely a topic that I have come across before, and I was glad that we started with it. I appreciated seeing so many different ideas and thoughts, and I think kind of as a consensus we ended up coming to more of a middle ground. I definitely think that there's some really good arguments for both sides. I personally see myself leaning more towards the idea of free will. I just feel like it fits better with what it means kind of to be human, and I feel like if everything was completely predetermined, it would take away a lot of our motivation, a lot of kind of just like our reasons for living. I also believe that if everything was completely predetermined and we knew that, it just kind of, it takes away a lot of the responsibility for our own actions. And I think as humans, it's important to be able to be responsible for, or at least like feel like we're responsible for what we do. I definitely think that the nature versus nurture argument plays into this quite a bit. I do think that while our environment and the setting and how we're raised has a big impact on our choices, I don't think that I don't think that sets our actions, like the path of our actions, in stone. I definitely think that as humans, we have the capability to realize what's happening in the world around us, and instead of going down the path that might seem, oh, puppy, um, the path that might seem like is being provided for us, I think that we have the capability to kind of take a step back and realize what's happening and then be able to make a different choice. Another topic that our group kind of touched on was the idea of manifestation. And I just think that's super interesting considering free will because the idea of manifestation is that basically your thoughts kind of predict the outcome, like your future and like what happens to you. So I definitely can see how that ties into free will, and just that entire concept was super interesting to me.